Welcome back to the farm. Today we're going to continue with the disc bind and start up the tractor and get out the fields and keep on cutting what is third cutting. We got a lot of it done, maybe about half, but we got half to go. We just had a little bit of rain this morning, that's why I held off, and we had a rain a few days ago as well. So I'm splitting up third cutting in two different sections. This is what I mean by a hard starting tractor. It's actually below 70 degrees, probably closer to that 65 mark. And I swear if the temperature drops below 70, this tractor starts hard. What do? We're gonna keep trying, and if not, I'll have to do a little starting fluid, but we'll hit the excess fuel button here on the side of the engine. Try to do what we can to give it a little extra. That excess fuel button was the magic button, I guess. We got a really nice third cutting here in most of the fields, but the excess moisture that we've had this year, and we've had decent sun to go along with it, we've seen good growth both in row crops and in hay crops as well. Here's a little bit of alfalfa. You can see that it's blooming. I'd say somewhere around 20% bloom, which is maybe a little further along than I would like, but it really shouldn't affect anything too much. They say about 10% bloom is about the perfect mixture between the amount of forage you get and the quality. Whether or not that's true, I'm not really sure, but 20%, that's more than just fine. We also got a nice mixture of grasses and clover in this as well, so I'm really happy with the way this turned out, and the cows will really enjoy this quality of feed deep in those dark, cold winter months. I have a lot of acres that I gotta cut, so I'm gonna just keep on going, and hopefully, and just maybe, I might get it all done today. Otherwise, I'll wrap it up tomorrow, and then it'll be just meadows left for this year. got 2 of the fields done now. We're gonna call it a day. We're gonna do a little bit more in the ditch, but that was it. I got 2 of them done. Hopefully get 2 done in the next day or 2, and that'll conclude hay cutting on tillable acreage for the year.
Are you driving the pickup?
another day here on the farm, and I actually just came back from the field. I thought I was gonna be baling today, but I baled the first bale up today. I looked at it and it was wet. It was a heavy bale. And it's been 96 hours since I cut the hay, so it caught me a little off guard. And it was even raked once. But we've been having such heavy dew mornings, and the days are just getting shorter, that it hasn't had the dry time that it typically has. So I'm actually gonna hook up the tractor and I'm gonna do a little side raking. I'm gonna flip it over one more time. That way tomorrow, it should be more than ready to bale. So on this tractor, we've actually have a bad starting solenoid, so the key doesn't work. So what I've been doing is using the old vice grip method and bypassing the starter solenoid. You just got to make sure the tractor is out of gear. It will take off on you. It's hard to see in here, it's so dark. Today, underneath the hay, it's a little more wet than I like. We got heavy dews every morning, and I think that's making the bottom of the hay wet. I don't know, we don't have that much time to get it in, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to see how it works. Some of this hay has been down since Friday, and it's now Wednesday afternoon, so that's 5 straight days of no rain, and still some of this clover alfalfa mix is still a little bit wet on the underside. I think it'll be okay, and there's only one way to find out. So let's get to baling. We've hoped you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you next time.